Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Venus and Moon in 5th house. In astrology, the positions of the planets and celestial bodies in the houses of an individual's birth chart can provide insights into various aspects of their life, personality, and experiences. Having Venus and the Moon in the 5th house of your birth chart can influence your romantic and creative inclinations, as well as your approach to self-expression and pleasure. Here's what Venus and the Moon in the 5th house generally represent. 1. Creativity and self-expression. The 5th house is associated with creativity, self-expression, and artistic pursuits. With Venus and the Moon in this house, you likely have a strong desire to express yourself through creative activities such as art, music, dance, or any form of self-expression that brings you joy and pleasure. 2. Romantic inclinations. Venus is the planet of love and relationships, so its presence in the 5th house can indicate a strong desire for romantic and passionate experiences. You may have a romantic and affectionate nature and seek love and admiration from others. 3. Emotional depth. The Moon represents emotions and the subconscious mind. When placed in the 5th house, your emotions are closely tied to your creative endeavors and romantic pursuits. You may find emotional fulfillment through creative outlets, and your emotional well-being may be strongly connected to your romantic relationships. 4. Love for children. The 5th house is also associated with children and childlike joy. With Venus and the Moon here, you may have a deep love for children, and you might find joy in spending time with them or even have a strong desire to become a parent. 5. Enjoyment and pleasure. Both Venus and the Moon are associated with pleasure and enjoyment. In the 5th house, you may seek pleasure through creative activities, entertainment, hobbies, and leisure pursuits. You have a natural ability to find joy in life's simple pleasures. 6. Flair for drama and entertainment. The 5th house is connected to the performing arts and entertainment. With these planetary placements, you may have a flair for drama and enjoy activities that put you in the spotlight, such as acting, public speaking, or performing in some way. It's important to note that the specific interpretation of Venus and the Moon in the 5th house can vary depending on the sign they are in, any aspects they form with other planets, and the overall context of your birth chart. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and detailed analysis of how these placements influence your life and personality. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the influence of Venus and the Moon in the 5th house of your birth chart. 7. Love affairs and romance. The 5th house is associated with romantic love affairs, and with Venus and the Moon here, you may have a passionate and emotionally rich love life. You might be drawn to romantic relationships that are characterized by depth and intense emotional connections. 8. Artistic talents. These placements can indicate artistic talents and a strong appreciation for aesthetics. You may have a natural sense of beauty and may excel in creative fields such as painting, writing, or music. Your emotional sensitivity could be a source of inspiration for your creative work. 9. Desire for recognition. With Venus and the Moon in the 5th house, you may have a strong desire for recognition and admiration from others. You may seek validation for your creative endeavors, and the applause and appreciation you receive can boost your self-esteem. 10. Playfulness and fun. The 5th house is also associated with playfulness and fun. You may have a youthful and playful spirit that makes you enjoy activities like games, sports, and recreational hobbies. Your natural charm and charisma can make you a popular and likable person in social settings. 11. Social and romantic confidence. These placements can bestow a sense of social and romantic confidence. You're comfortable expressing your emotions and affection, which can make you quite appealing to others. You may also have a natural ability to put people at ease in social situations. 12. Fertility and parenthood. As the 5th house is linked to children and Venus represents fertility, This combination can signify a strong desire for parenthood or an affinity for working with children in some capacity. You might find joy in nurturing and caring for others, whether they are your own children or those you mentor. 13. Pleasure-seeking tendencies. While Venus and the Moon in the 5th house bring pleasure and enjoyment, it's important to strike a balance, as excessive indulgence in pleasure-seeking activities could lead to overindulgence or extravagance. Maintaining a healthy sense of moderation is advised. Remember that astrology is a complex and nuanced field, and the interpretation of planetary positions in a birth chart involves considering many factors, including the signs, aspects, and the overall configuration of the chart. Your unique birth chart is like a fingerprint, and a professional astrologer can provide a more personalized and detailed analysis based on your specific chart and life circumstances. Certainly, let's explore some additional insights into having Venus and the Moon in the 5th house of your birth chart. 14. Emotional intensity in creativity. With the Moon's emotional sensitivity combined with the creative nature of the 5th house, your artistic expressions are likely to be deeply emotional and personal. You may channel your feelings into your creative work, creating art that resonates with others on a profound level. 15. Love of drama and entertainment. The 5th house is associated with drama and theatricality, and with Venus and the Moon here, you may be drawn to activities and hobbies that involve drama, performance, or entertainment. This could manifest as a passion for acting, dancing, or even a love for attending theater and live performances. 16. Fluctuating romantic interests. The Moon's influence can bring fluctuations in your emotional life, including your romantic interests. You may experience changing preferences and emotions in your romantic relationships, sometimes seeking excitement and novelty in love. 17. Creative pursuits as a source of comfort. When you're going through emotional ups and downs, you might find solace and comfort in your creative pursuits. Your art, hobbies, or creative projects could serve as a therapeutic outlet to process your feelings and find inner peace. 18. Desire for adoration. Both Venus and the Moon are associated with the desire for adoration and affection. In the 5th house, you may enjoy being admired and cherished for your creative talents, and you may actively seek out relationships and situations where you can receive admiration and love. 19. Cultivating joy. The 5th house is also linked to the simple joys of life. You may have a natural talent for finding happiness in the little things, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a heartfelt conversation, or a moment of creative inspiration. Cultivating joy is a key theme for you. 20. Personal magnetism. These placements can grant you personal magnetism and charm. Your warm and inviting personality can draw people toward you, making it easier to establish connections and build meaningful relationships. 21. Potential for creative business ventures. If you channel your creative talents into entrepreneurial pursuits, the 5th house placements can indicate the potential for success. Your ability to infuse passion and creativity into your business endeavors may lead to recognition and financial rewards. 22. Balance and harmony. Striking a balance between emotional fulfillment and creative expression is crucial with Venus and the Moon in the 5th house. You may find that your emotional well-being is closely tied to your ability to engage in creative and pleasurable activities, and maintaining this balance can lead to a fulfilling life. As with any astrological interpretation, it's important to consider the entire birth chart, including the positions of other planets, aspects, and the specific signs involved, for a comprehensive understanding of your astrological profile. Professional astrologers can provide you with personalized insights and guidance based on your unique birth chart.